Back like we never left. SV here with another live reaction to Legend of the Northern Blade. This week we read in chapters 50 to 52, so you know the vibes. The cliffhanger of last chapter was our boy Jin got into a fight with one of the demon lords of the Silent Night. The Spear of the Black Wings. Obviously, because he's one of the four, Jin was no match for him. He got quickly packed up. He's in a bunch of rubble right now, so we're going to see how he survives, how he's looking right now in the aftermath of that. So let's hop into it because I'm ready. Legend of the Northern Blade, chapter 50. Let's get it. So we see, we cut away, wake up. Our boy Jin, full bandaged, full cast, bro. Full body cast. He's fucked up. The world that they speak of. And that's because the world of Meruem is much bigger and much more mysterious than you would like to think. Now, did you really think that would be all there is to it? There's something even more complex than what you're assuming right now. And that's because this world is not that simple. So again, people keep reiterating to Jin that like the world they live in is not so cut and dry like Jin believes it is. Then what is the truth of this world? Jin in his fucking hospital bed pondering this shit. The Silent Night has reappeared. The four demonic lords are alive as well. Wen Ha So, I assume you're safe. As for the Broken Fist sect, they say resentment creates even more resentments. True. In the end, I ended up taking the lives of others. And the disgusting smell of blood has finally submerged my body into the world of Meruem. Damn. And I love this kind of like metaphor is as he's laying in his bed, like thinking about this, right? There's like an like it's not like imaginary, but like the blood's not really there, obviously. But like this giant sea of blood just starts to like come from below his bed. And it just fully submerges him and everything besides his face is fully submerged. As he's like, I've killed too many motherfuckers, you know? Like I've finally been submerged in this world. Is this truly my fate? He looks out. He looks at his sword that's sitting next to him. Well, not sitting, like, you know, next to him. But you know, there's something called the weapons of gods. They're made from the will and desire of a master blacksmith. Depending on who that person is, it can become a divine weapon or a demonic weapon as well. One mistake and you can lose your mind and be consumed by that blade. So you be careful as well. I'll need to hurry and find Mr. Huang. I've wasted too much of my time. The sorrowful mountain cave of despair. I hope you're safe and well. And then he sees a picture of his Unk in the silhouette, the one he's just been looking for, and he just, every turn he goes, it's some other bullshit, bro. Please wait just a little longer. I'll be there soon, Mr. Huang. How are you feeling? You were passed out on the side of the road. That's why I brought you here. Oh my God. So we see some shorty pick them up. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? Do I have something on my face? What the hell are you doing, Chung-in? I'm weak. So it wasn't even him. It was the fucking... It wasn't actually a chick. It was the guy, the master disguise, Chung-in. Come on. How's a bastard always see through me? Huh? It's a shit. Earth, take this little brat and follow me. And we see Moon Jang was passed out during that fight Jin was having with the Dan Yope and the Silent Night guy. The Black Wing dude. Wolf, call. Dancer, is he over there? So obviously, this is how he got out of the rubble. We see the hand sticking out. Thank you, Chung-in. What do you think? What are you thinking about? What are you thankful about? You've become even greater figure than what the Black Iron Moon had previously assumed. So all of the information I've gathered about you is so far has been meaningless. God, so he said because he's become such a great figure, everything he's gathered up until this point is like null and void now. Which is why I'll need to redo my entire investigation. And so I have no choice but to rescue your sorry ass. This bastard. He had a fight with one of the great four demonic lords. The spear of the black wings. He's insanely strong. Does that even make any sense? To be this skilled at such a young age? I guess the information of his death 10 years ago, caused by a demonic man that attacked the Northern Heavenly Sect, was all fake. But wait, why did that fake information become regarded as the truth in the first place? Is it possible that someone is secretly supporting him? Interesting. I didn't even think about that, because that is true. Like, just because someone said, oh yeah, he got taken out by some demonic guy, that was instantly regarded as fact. So why is that? I didn't even think about that before, but that's interesting he brings that up. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. The Northern Heavenly Sect, Jin Muwan, due to the nature of his status, it's quite possible that he might have some backing. I'll begin my investigation by thoroughly researching on the people that have been around him. I need to redo everything from scratch. The 5th generation sect leader of the Northern Heavenly Sect, Jin Muwan. The Black Moon will certainly want to be the ones who have this piece of information about him. However, due to the massacre that occurred in Jade City, not to mention how all of this was orchestrated by the Broken Fist sect and Silent Knight, the fact that this young man single-handedly took care of his whole incident, I wouldn't be surprised if this news had already begun to spread. Yo, Tina, what's cracking, brother? Fuck Scooty. Hope you doing well, brother. Hope you doing well, bro. So he's already saying, this man Chung-in, he's like, bro, this was orchestrated by the Broken Fists and the Silent Knight, and a single man, our boy Jin, a single man took them both out. This news has to spread like wildfire, bro. Come on. Yeah, I'm doing well, bro. I'm chilling, getting the good reads in, the vibe. The existence of Jin Muwan shall most definitely be known unto the Central Heavenly Alliance. And this will be something that the Sacheon branch leader, Mei Wol-ryong, can do nothing about. Lord Black Moon. I will directly report to Lord Black Moon. Okay, who the fuck is Lord Black Moon, bro? So you see some guy silhouetted. He has like a kind of like, I guess it's a straw casa hat. And he has some kind of club. He has the moon thing on his back. He kind of has like long hair. So this is Lord Black Moon. So I assume this is the leader. The leader, even because we know he reports to this guard, the section leader, the branch leader. So Lord Black Moon has to be leader of every branch, I guess. So until then, I'll need to stick with this bastard and find out every single piece of evidence that dictates that Jin Muwan is in fact a descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect. But the issue is time, since this news will soon spread to other regions. However, there's something even more important than all of this. Okay, so what's more important than this, bro? Yo, true. It's the reappearance of the Silent Knight. My head hurts. It's like, ah, yeah. My head hurts. Huh? You're awake. Seeing your brother. I mended your clothes. You said that this was a precious gift from Mr. Huang Chiu. Hee hee. Haha. Wow, I have no words. Thank you, Moonjang. The Northern Blade. Will you become a disastrous calamity? Or will you become a light that guides this world? That's the question, bro. That's the question. That's the age-old $1 million question, bro. Is Jin gonna become a quote-unquote disastrous calamity? Or is he gonna be a quote-unquote light that guides his world? Because right now, Jin wants to make a world where niggas is not fighting to the death all the time. So right now, he wants to be this light. But who knows if that actually happens, if he becomes jaded, shit, who knows? Shit go left. So we'll see. That's really the $1 million question. So we cut away, we see a hawk flying. Oh my God. So we cut away to the Central Heavenly Alliance. So they about to find out, bro. Are they about to find out that he's alive? We see the hawk lands there. This guy. That's how they yawn. A message from the province of Unam. Who was dispatched to that area again? I believe it was Jake Mu. It was Jiok Mu and Hyo Dong. It was 10 years ago when the world last saw him, as a silent knight made an appearance at the Northern Heavenly Sect. However, all of this was kept hidden away from this world. Then, a few months ago, in a region governed by the Gongdon Monastery, numerous first-generation disciples and the eldest senior, Mu Guang, was defeated. Okay, so now we're hearing about the exploits of Jin previously in the story. Because this is what happened when Jin met the Gongdong Monastery, and he smoked them instantly. You see, according to eyewitnesses, the man responsible for this utilized an unknown swordsmanship in order to save the Tang family. Then, in order to save the Tang family, this man battled against the Crimson Ghosts and had an overwhelming victory. Again, this is like just telling about, we read all about this, bro. Now, the one who dealt with the issues regarding the reappearance of the Silent Knight and the destruction which ensued in Jade City was none other than the young swordsman from the north. From the north! Bro, we know. The north remembers, bro. The north always remembers. In every story, the north, people who grow up in the north, they always remember, bro. And sure enough, Jin Muan is no different. That boy remembers all the fuckery they did to him, bro. Like, he will not forget. The Northern Blade. My man crumples this sheet up. He's like, I'm tight, boy. I was right. Finally, you have returned. My lord is beginning. Oh my God, bro. No lie. I 100% forgot that Jin had a guy on the inside of the Central Heavenly Alliance. I 100% forgot. Oh my God. You have returned. My lord is beginning to make his move. Ooh! And we see him move Sang. Ooh! Oh my God. He looks sick, bro. Dual blades. Got the goatee going crazy. Yo, I really forgot my man had a guy on the inside. Seo Musang. Oh! Yo, stop. That was gas. Bro, I really forgot he had a man on the inside. Yo, I can tell you he looks fire, dude. Do we see him again? Oh no, he looks so sick, dude. The goatee, the dual blades. Yo, stop. Musang, boy. That really caught me off guard because I'm thinking this is some guy who's gonna try and cause problems for our boy Jin, you know? But no, we got the. Oh my god, I really forgot about him, bro. But I love to see him back and he's well. He's been in the inside, bro. That's a dangerous fucking job. That's dangerous. So we cut away, and we see. Okay, we cut away, so we see the spear of the Black Wings. He's holding this boy Dan Yope. Is he bleeding too? So Jin actually hurt him though. So we see he's holding Dan Yope in one hand, and he's clutching his side in the other, and he's just walking. And we see a flashback to the Jin's last attack. He says, "Not bad, Northern Blade." And we see a huge trail of blood just behind this guy as he's walking, bro. So it wasn't as a devastating defeat as we previously thought. It was still an overwhelming victory for the Black Wing Spear dude, right? Still overwhelming victory. But for Jin to hit him like this and for him to take his damage is definitely a plus for us, you know? We'll take it. We'll take it. So our boy is fucking... He's up and at him already, bro. He's up and at him. We cut back. We see Jin, Chung-In, and Musang getting out. Huh? Aren't those guys? Oh, what's this? I did not know you guys were staying here as well. You are not low, bruv. You are not low. My goodness, to think we'd shared this kind of fate. Nah. Haha. I'm really happy to see you again. Haha. Leader, please. You're embarrassing us. True. You're not low, bruv. You're not low at all. He goes, huh? So Jin looks over there. He sees them. He goes, haha, you've gotten quite famous. You're more impressive than I thought. Famous? Huh? You don't know. The Northern Blade. That's your nickname. Everyone's saying that a new rising star has finally arrived. Ah, shit. And you see Chung-In, and he's like, ah, fuck. Word's spreading, bro. And now we get the real meaning behind the title of the story. Legend of the Northern Blade. You know, this is the fucking story of my boy Jin. I love it. Oh, the Northern Blade. That's fire. Yo, shit. They're fast. How far has this news spread? The Iron Brigade leader, Yang Musang. They're an infamous mercenary group. If they're aware of the rumors, that means the Central Heavenly Alliance should know as well. Shit. But I doubt the information pertaining to the descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect has yet to reach them. Okay, true. So they know about this rising star, rookie or whatever from the north. So they know about him per se, but they don't know his full backstory, and they don't know that he's really a descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect, you know? In any case, it's nice to see you again. Were you able to get what you wanted from the Broken Fist sect? Nope, not at all. Because the Broken Fist sect caused such a mess, we were practically chased out of their place. A few days after you left, we were just about to finish our meeting. Okay. But then the investigative bureau from the Central Heavenly Alliance made a sudden appearance. I heard this whole mess was instigated by the Broken Fist sect. This was my first time seeing a disaster like this. Things are going to get more complicated, and Jin just sighs like, oh, fuck. Ah. So you were trying to receive the assistance from the Broken Fist sect in order to easily resolve your issues. But since you were denied any help, you quickly realized that Jin Muan should be more useful to you regarding the current situation. You see, he's not low, bro. Like, you're not like He's trying to be our friend. So essentially, you're switching ships and siding with him. Is that it? What a sly bastard. As expected of the Iron Brigade, nothing matters more than the end results. Exactly, they're bitches. Jin is looking at him like, nigga. Okay, so are we cutting, where are we cutting back to? Is this the Broken Fist sect? So we cut away from Jin and the Iron Brigade and our crew, whatever. My goodness, it's hot. I'm burning up. This guy's over here like, God damn. The Central Heavenly Alliance. They want me to stay put while they take care of everything by themselves. Okay, so this is the Broken Fist. We see Uncle Joe over here. Come on now. Since when did I, Hyo Dong, ever state that? I can't possibly say such things to an esteemed figure like you. All I'm saying is for you to relax for the time being. That's all there is to it. Anyhow, it's stuffy in here. He's like, God damn. The number of people who perished in Jade City is over 300. Jesus. The cries of the dead are piercing through the heavens right now. You are already overstepping your boundaries by taking over the entirety of the province of Unam, and ended up destroying half the place during the process. Being greedy is never too good. However, by doing so, we were able to reveal the truth behind the Silent Night. I believe this should be met with a reward. So Broken Fist is like, nigga, I was doing my job. He's like, that's not what the Nine Skies think. Sect leader Joe. Politics isn't something you can just brute force your way. If you use too much strength, it's inevitably bound to break at some point. Damn you, Central Heavenly Alliance. So this is how you're going to act. My man, as he's talking about it, thinking about this, he's clutching the chair and breaking it. The power and influence that I've been building up for over a decade vanished overnight. The strength of the Broken Fist sect has been reduced by half. What a disgrace. Pyong, even after all the boasting you've done, to think you'd be the one to cause our downfall. There is nothing to worry about. This is why I have decided to follow you, my lord. Please just focus on looking at the task before you. I shall deal with all minor inconveniences. What a useless bastard. The Nine Skies. They hold one of the highest positions and are able to rule over the heavens. On the other hand, I have spent my entire life fighting against the Silent Night. Just how much more do I have to do in order to claim that for myself? He's like, bro, for my whole life, I've been fighting to protect y'all. When do I get a piece of the glory? I mean, I don't blame him, bro. Sigh. The Broken Fist sect. To think they caused this big of an issue. I always knew they'd end up causing trouble. He sighs. They've become too accustomed to their powers and do not fear the skies. But I guess it isn't too bad for us. The Central Heavenly Alliance, we were still able to acquire an excuse that can control one of the most troublesome of the four of the Northern Heavens. This motherfucker, bro. So, what does the Central Heavenly Alliance want me to do? For the time being, close your gate. He goes, what? Are you telling me to destroy my own sect? How dare you say things, you bastard? And in the scream, the force from his scream is literally blowing the dude's like jacket back, and his like face is like, fly back from the wind. Jesus. Sect leader Joe, please think this through. I'm sure you're already aware that the Silent Night will soon make their appearance. Once that happens, you will be able to wipe all your debt by achieving a great merit. This shouldn't be too hard for you, as you are one of the great four of the northern heavens, who has personally dealt with the silent night for many decades. Ah, so he's looking pissed. Veins are growing in Uncle Joe's fucking forehead. Haha, forgive me. In any case, it shouldn't be too hard of a task, right, Sect Leader Joe? If you are able to stop the advancement of the Silent Night once more, then the Central Heavenly Alliance, no, the whole world will sing praises about the Broken Fist Sect. Oh my, as expected, the one who can stop the Silent Night is Joe Cheon-woo himself. Those will be the words that will welcome your deeds. So he's manipulating him right now with the glory, bro. This guy is manipulating him. Why? Why did you issue this reckless order without first consulting me? Am I still a useless son to you, father? If you truly believe you're the best in this world, why are you willingly choosing to walk this path of destruction, father? So we see his son pulls up. Ah, once you get the chance, please send your son to the Central Heavenly Alliance. Are you planning on using my son as a hostage? Please watch your words. We dare not do such a thing. Okay. In any case, we will take issue regarding we will take the issues regarding Jade City into our own hands. One of our finest inspectors, Jiok Mu, has been tasked with overseeing that area. So there is nothing for you to worry about. Isn't that dude dead? Didn't he get smoked? Maybe I'm misremembering. As for the issues regarding the Silent Night, the Central Heavenly Alliance has already begun their preparation. In order to contend against the Silent Night, we have started to gather the strongest and most talented young martial artists in order to form a group known as the Conquerors, okay? The members of the Conquerors will be bestowed with power beyond their imagination. Jesus. It will essentially be an army of young heroes from all regions, okay? And the ones who have highly distinguished themselves shall have a chance to lead the mainlands for themselves. You fucking bastards. You're just subjugating your words. In truth, you're planning to hold him as a hostage. So yeah, they're gonna hold his son as a hostage, but they're gonna do it under the guise of, oh yeah, he's one of these conquerors, bro. Quote unquote, you know, I, Joe Cheon-woon, one of the divine successors of the Broken Fist, Demon Fist, Joe Cheon-woon. If I were to give up this easily, then there would have been no reason for me to have betrayed the Northern Heavenly Sect. You just wait, Nine Skies, Central Heavenly Alliance. But before that, the young martial artist who was involved in the issues regarding Jade City. It was because of that bastard that our plan was ruined. The one who caused us to taste this bitter disgrace was none other than him, the Northern Blade. I'll need to see who you really are for myself. Good. This is what we want. This is what we want. We want these two to clash so we can remember and we can see who Jin really is. And he can remember that he betrayed his fucking family, bro. And he can get what he deserves. Fucking asshole. Okay. We see our boy Jin, Moon-sang, and Chung-in. And obviously we see the fucking Iron Brigade walking behind them. They're just following him. So Jin just goes, how long do you plan to follow us? Huh? Me? Follow you? Don't be mistaken. It's just that our paths are the same. Then please go ahead of us. No, I don't feel like it. Besides, I like watching you walk ahead of us. I enjoy seeing the broad shoulders of yours. This nigga is not low, bruh. He is so not slick. Forgive us, Master Jin. Allow me to apologize for my leader's behavior. I know it's shameless for us to say this, but currently, the Iron Brigade has no one else to rely on aside from you, Master Jin. Our business in Jade City with the Broken Fist sect has been nullified. Not only did it become a waste of time, but we were not able to gain any sort of lead as well. We've come to the conclusion that Master Jin must have some sort of clue, since you were in Jade City a couple of days ahead of us. We also did not know that Master Jin is a martial artist with the Transcendence Realm who possesses the extreme amount of power and skill. So I apologize for my rude behaviors that I expressed in the past, excuse me. I beg of you, please help us. Jin looked at him like, this motherfucker. Really, after all this shit you gave me, you're begging me to help you now? Exactly. Isn't it a good thing for us as well? Once a friend, always a friend. Isn't that great? I hate this guy, bro. I hate him. Let's move on from our past and help each other out. Besides, you're starting to gain a reputation. I'm willing to bet that you're going to become even more famous than before. So wait. So what I'm trying to tell you, so what I'm trying to get at is that you're going to require further assistance as time goes on. Bro, what makes you think he needs your help? You're eventually going to need some sort of protection. And that's what our duty as an Iron Brigade. We're quite reliable, if I say so myself. We also have the same objective in mind. Not to mention, don't you require money for the travels and lodging fees? If you lack money, we also have the White Dragon Merchant Troop with us as well. We'll take full advantage of our little piggy banks. This guy is the worst, bro. He is the worst. He goes, huh? We need to hurry. We already waste too much time. Head towards the Sorrowful Mountain. Head towards the Sorrowful Mountain Valley of Despair. He goes, what? What a refreshing lad, huh? Ah, nice to meet you, young miss. It seems I haven't properly introduced myself. I am the leader of the Iron Brigade, Yang Musang. I noticed that you were together with Master Jin back at the tavern. What business do you have that you're traveling this dangerous path with a man like him? What did Jin get such a cute girl for himself? I'm dead. This man has no idea that's a whole dude in disguise. I'm starting to get jealous of that bastard. I'm weak. So he pulls his pants down and he goes, whoa, whoa, what the hell was that large object? It was bigger than mine. No. No way. He goes, leader, what are you doing over there? Let's hurry. It was so enormous. So this man Chung In, disguised as a lady, pulls his pants down, shows Musang, young Musang, his junk, and the dude's like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that, bro? That shit was massive. Nah, that's weak. Bro. Nah, that kills me, bro. All right. We cut away. We see. I get we're at some kind of tavern, some kind of lodging. Leader. Central Heavenly Alliance, Secret Intelligence Department of Pursuit and Capture. Leader. Seo Musang. Bro said back. We're working with the monster. I'm telling you, bro. That shit is weak. I'm like, nah. That shit. And the best part is like he's disguised as a chick, bro. And he just drops his trowel. He just drops trowel and shows the man his dong. Yo, that's weak. We have delivered our reports to the Central Administrative Bureau. I have also received a message from the Bureau as well. We have stated that the Broken Fist sect has sealed their gates. They closed off the gates? Central Heavenly Alliance, one of the most troublesome Great Four of the Northern Heavens, Zhou Qian Wu. You were able to cut him off this easily? Good work. Continue to maintain watch over the province of Unam for the time being. Make sure to report even the slightest of changes. Understood, sir. Did you eat? Huh? No, I haven't eaten. Just throws him some money. Go and eat. Thank you, sir. Hey, my man. 7 years ago, at the Central Heavenly Alliance, Xingning branch. What a stubborn bastard. Are you certain that Jin Muan is dead? Oh, shit. I have confirmed it with my 2 eyes. I'm certain that he burned to death, as I was not able to see him escape from the burning house. So this is what happened. Remember, like last chapter, Chung In was saying that, like, how did they, when they found out he was dead, how did they believe it was fact? He must have had somebody working for him, right? And this is what happens. We have our boy here, Musang, who was getting tortured, but he never gave it up. Bro, are you dead ass? That night, the first person to come to the Xingding guard post to request for backup was none other than your leader, Zhang Pei-san. Though, through him, we were able to find out that the 4 dead heavens, Sim Mu Wei, Xiao Moon family, Xion Mu Hua, and the undying spirit, Dam Xiao Qian, the 3 descendants of the 9 skies were in danger. And because of this, we were able to safely rescue them and many warriors who suffered injuries as well. However, you, on the other hand, were able to survive unscathed. Were you the only survivor of that incident? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I feel like I've explained myself countless times already. I, as a vice leader of the Zhang Pei-san mercenary group, was on patrol duty at that time. I was able to detect that something strange has happened to the rest of our guards and started to make my way to them. However, when I arrived to one of our locations, what greeted me was a gruesome sight, and that's when I caught sight of those monsters. This is literally what happened. When I made my way back to the Northern Heavenly Sect, a fight had already ensued. Unfortunately, I was unable to join their fight as I lacked power and skill. And that was when I realized that I must do whatever I can in order to survive, so that I, at the very least, could give a full report regarding the situation of that night. As a member of the mercenary group that belonged to the Central Heavenly Alliance, I only had the best intentions in mind when I made a decision. That bastard Jiang Pei-sa, even though he was supposed to be our leader, abandoned us and ran away by himself, which is also a fact. You've been stating the same answer, even though you've been tortured several months. If that's the case, I shall trust your words. Several months, bro. He's been tortured months, bruv. Jay Pei-san, despite being our leader, he was nothing more than a rotten and a corrupt bastard of the Central Heavenly Alliance. My anger is immeasurable. However, my lord is different. At such a young age, he withstood numerous tortures and did his best to train his martial arts. What a crazy lad. Facts. Because of this, I must do whatever I can in order to endure as well. No, I must endure. Continue to endure until the day my lord reappears. That is why I must enter into the Central Heavenly Alliance, in order to become someone who can provide as much support as I can for him. I must do my best to attain a position of power. And I love how, as he's getting tortured, we see him thinking through this, and we know in the future he's the leader of some kind of secret group, bro. So he got what he wanted. That was how I became a low-ranking warrior in the Xingning branch. In truth, I was a low-ranking warrior by word, as I was always kept in constant watch. I was no different than a slave who did nothing but chores. However, I never gave up, but rather I worked my ass off. That was how I spent the next 3 years of my life. At night, I continued to relentlessly train in the martial arts that was given to me by Lord. And during the day, I did my best to serve the leader of the Xingning branch, Yang Manchuk. Without rest, I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into each and every day for 3 years, and eventually their suspicions diminished, as it should, bro. No, I was acknowledged. That was how I became Yang Manchuk's right-hand man. Then one day, while working under him, the Central Heavenly Alliance sent a message that they required assistance at the Special Intelligence, okay? Without any hesitation, I offered my support to them. Of course, Yang Manchuk didn't send me off that easily. Okay. Oh, so he obviously wanted him to stay, but he actually had to work for it, I guess. But that was how I started my journey as the lowest ranked member of the Central Heavenly Alliance Special Intelligence. After some time, I was eventually acknowledged once more. With that, I was quickly promoted to leadership position within the Special Intelligence. The Special Intelligence was one of the few places where they contained the many secrets and inner workings of the Central Heavenly Alliance. Wow. So where he's at, it's crazy. Our man on the inside is literally in Special Intelligence, bro. So he's getting all the juicy secrets, bro. Oh, it's lit. Wow. It was a group that was responsible for uncovering and gathering hidden information regarding the movements of their enemies. My job was to deliver all sorts of information to the Central Administrative Bureau. Because of this, I did my best in order to spread the news regarding the death of Jin Muwan, and continue to spread these rumors to the best of my ability. Although I was unable to visit the city of Nanju as often as I wanted due to the distance, I made sure to check up on Mr. Huang whenever I could, and made sure nothing happened to him, lit. It seems he's doing quite well for himself, since no one is keeping a watch on him. As expected of those bastards of the Central Heavenly Alliance, they'll never learn. Because they're drunk on peace, They're way too complacent. They believe that the world will always revolve around them and never clean up they never clean up their mess properly. But this works in our favor. It's thanks to their overconfidence. Yeah. What's up, Vic? It's thanks to their overconfidence that Mr. Huang didn't fall under their suspicion, which allowed him to be free from unwanted eyes. It seems that I don't need to worry about our Lord anymore. Mr. Huang, please keep up the good work. It's been about a year since I last checked on Mr. Huang. To think he got caught up in this mess. Hope you're safe, Mr. Huang. I really like that while Jin was still training, we had somebody who was here holding it down for our boy, Uncle Huang, bro. I love that shit. This is the path that my lord took. He started in the province of Gansu, then made his way over to the province of Sacheon and headed towards the province of Unam. That was the first appearance of the Silent Knight. With that, the Broken Fist sect Zhou Qianwen, the members of the Investigative Bureau of the Heavenly Alliance kept a watch over him. Okay. That's when the White Dragon Merchant Troop and the Iron Brigade who were on their own journey to recover their young master disappeared, met up with my lord. And he should now be on his way to search for Mr. Huang. So now we see Musang kind of like putting the pieces together of like what was Jin's journey to get to where he's at right now. If I followed my heart, I would have already left the Secret Intelligence. I would have immediately returned to my lord's side in order to assist him. However, it's still not the right time. I'm not sure if my lord finished his training, but what's true is that his surroundings are still far too weak. Okay. So until my lord's surroundings are fortified, I will have to do my best to prevent him from catching all the attention of the Central Heavenly Alliance. That's sick though, because Jin is also doing all kind of crazy shit. So having a guy who's gonna kind of take some heat off of Jin is really fucking sick. It seems we will soon enter into a turbulent era. Yo, preach that shit, Vic. Yeah, the copyright is just terrible, bro, but you can't get around it, man. It's fucking unfortunate. Once they finish the task, a war will soon break out. I only have one lord that I serve. Therefore, I shall continue to maintain my position here until the time is ripe. So this is the Sorrowful Mountains, Valley of Despair. Okay, so we get there. Our boy Jin and his party, the Iron Brigade, Musang, Chun-In, all that. We get to the valley. So this is supposedly where Uncle is. And of course, that's the end of it. Of course, that's the end. Oh, man. These setup challenges were sick, bro. Like, these setups, we're really just moving forward towards, like, this is what we're all moving forward to. Getting to this valley and finding Uncle. So the setup was really sick. But what I love is that we got the reminder of Musang, Xiao Musang, who's on the inside, bro. Hey, what's good, James? What's up, bro? So I really love that we got more information and a reminder that, oh yeah, don't forget, we got somebody on the inside who's really helping out Jin on the low. I love that shit. I can't wait. One thing I gotta say, I don't trust the Iron Brigade at all. Well, mostly, I don't trust this guy, the leader. I don't trust him, bruv. He flip-flopped too quickly, you know? I can't trust him. So we gotta keep an eye on him right now because he might be the motherfucker, the type, to just backstab Jin whenever he gets a chance. You know? So we gotta keep an eye on him for sure. But yeah, you're sick, bro. I'm really excited to see this fucking valley, bro. See if we find Uncle and what happens next. I'm fucking hyped. But yeah, if you made it to the end, I appreciate you so much. You Jones, like I said, next clip is gonna really be crazy because we're gonna finally head into this valley. So if you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video, sub to the channel because I'm bringing different live reactions every week. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next week for more Northern Blade. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Stay safe out in these streets, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.